Friends, fans, fellow fantasy footballers, welcome back to the Four Champs podcast. Still with three champs because Tommy will not come and hang out with us. I've got Enzo and John with me as always, and we got a little special treat for you. We have the Rico Suave Jeopardy game, and I will be hosting it today, and we're going to have John versus Enzo play each other. But of course, everyone at home, I invite you to play along and see how well you do. So, Commissioner, since you've been here longer, I'm going to let you choose the first question.
I'd like to go for team names 300.
Team names for 300. Fuck. What was the name of Enzo's team during his championship year?
Raheem Mostert.
Fuck. That is correct.
That is such a good name.
Really, really good. Enzo, to you.
Imagine if Enzo got that question.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's go for team names for 400.
How many years did Matt have the name Odin Lloyd before changing it to Brother Teresa?
Shit.
Looking for a number here.
Six.
That's correct. From 2017 to 2022.
Let's go,
Odin
son.
Lloyd for that long?
Yes, bro.
He was McCaffrey Rush, though.
What?
No.
Keep going. You were correct.
To you.
Let's go to Constitution 500. I wrote the bitch. Why not?
Yeah, I'm skipping over that one.
This article was repealed by Article 13.
He doesn't even... I've never read the
Again,
Constitution.
Looking for a number.
What is 17?
That's incorrect. Enzo, would you like to steal?
Fuck.
I would like to steal. Do I have to answer it?
Oh,
Yeah, you have to answer.
Oh, that's probably a bad idea, huh? 14.
Incorrect.
Shit.
It's Article 5, a.k.a. we cannot have
I'm retarded.
co-owners.
Yes. I'm
Dude.
retarded. I don't know
Enzo,
You
goes
wrote
to you.
Let's go back to team names for 5 beans.
For 5 beans. Name 2 of Christian's previous team names. Bottom feeders does not count.
Don't step on the girlies. And don't step on the moss. Does that count?
The second one is incorrect.
Oof,
John, you can steal.
I will. What is Nigerian Super Squad? And what is Don't Step on the Girlies?
That's correct. The other options were Brown versus Board of Education. Let me put the air on and Captain Clutch with a question mark.
When was he Captain Clutch?
2018.
I gave him the name Nigerian.
John, to you.
RSFL Twitter 300.
What was the first RSFFL tweet advertised?
Dude, these questions are hard.
They are.
Oh man, What is the podcast?
That's correct.
Yes.
Damn. Dude, I'm fucked.
Enzo,
Go
over to you.
give me team names for 200. I'm riding it.
What was Tommy's team name before at the university?
I don't know.
Okay, John.
I'd like to steal.
Okay,
What is Jimmy Kittle Live?
that is incorrect.
Oh, what?
Jimmy Kittle
The
live?
correct was Johns Hopkins
Oh my
University.
God.
That's so
university.
hard.
All right, who is it? John now.
A draft picks for 300.
In 2021, what round did Cooper Cup go in?
What is the 4th round?
That's correct.
Dude, what?
Boom, baby!
What?
You have no idea how many times I look at these draft picks. No clue.
Really?
Really.
Give me Twitter for 200.
Twitter for 200. What is the pinned tweet on the RSFFL account about? Just vague.
It's a weird question.
I know, but you looked at me like you didn't know it.
I don't.
I don't know
will
it
not be
either.
stealing it.
Just make a guess.
The YouTube channel.
I'll give it to you. It's the podcast, which is
Okay.
advertised in the
That's
podcast.
Yes!
fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
And you have to say
We're
what
back,
is.
baby.
Yeah, you do have to say what is.
Have you said what is?
Yes. Draft picks for 400.
Draft picks 400. In 2020, which RSFFL member was first to take a kicker?
Huh. What is Matt Degnan.
That's incorrect. He was the second.
Fuck.
Let me steal it.
Okay.
What is it? Who is or what is?
Who is?
I'm saying what is because Matt's
Either
not
one.
a person.
Who is Christian?
That's incorrect.
No way it was Chris.
The answer was, you're going to not believe this, Tommy.
Tommy.
Tommy?
Yeah.
What did he pick? Justin Tucker?
No, he took somebody.
That conniving thief.
Yeah, it wasn't Tucker. I forget who it was.
So it's up to you.
Yeah, to you now.
It's me?
Yeah.
Let's take a jab at team name for 100. What's the worst thing that happened?
What player is the Cereal Boys named after?
Golden Tate, baby.
That's correct.
Layup.
You gotta give a layup for the 100s.
Draft picks 100.
You want the
You're a
layup.
dick.
Who was the first pick in the 2020 draft?
Oh wow. Who is Enzo?
Incorrect.
Oh, I thought it was me too.
You're not stealing that?
No.
You're not stealing.
I don't trust myself
Christian,
anymore.
and he held up the McCaffrey jersey.
Oh, that was 2020.
Yeah.
Dude,
Enzo?
give me draft picks for 2.
Which fake player got drafted by 3 separate teams in 2018?
Johnny Rimtank.
That's correct. John.
I can always count on my
Twitter,
boy.
100.
What year was the RSFFL Twitter made?
Oy, oy, oy.
Dude,
What is 2019?
Incorrect. Enzo?
I'll steal. I mean, what is 2018?
That's correct.
Dang it.
We're coming back, baby.
Enzo?
Give me draft picks for 5.
Uh-oh. Who was the only player taken in the first 2 rounds of the 2020 draft who was no longer on an NFL roster?
Who's the only player taken in the first 2 rounds? On an NFL roster.
Oh man.
In the first 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you a hint. Kenyon Drake no longer counts because he was just signed. So now there's one man.
Who was out of the NFL?
Give him a countdown.
5,
I don't.
4.
Todd Gurley.
No.
I'm not stealing this.
Okay.
Do not know who
I
it
think
is.
it's Leonard Fournette.
Julio Jones.
Ooh.
He retired. I was thinking of somebody that just.
Constitution 100.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
What is the 10th article of the RSFFL Constitution?
Wonderful, just wonderful. What is?
Dude, this is harder than
What is
college, man.
the podcast article? I don't know.
Incorrect. Enzo, would you like to steal?
I
Remember,
mean,
guys, it's a 100 question, so what would it be?
what's the worst that could happen? What's 10th article?
Yeah.
Is it involving something? If you don't do like a certain punishment.
That's incorrect.
It's the friggin' Armenian one.
It's no RB. Who is it? Enzo now? Yeah.
Give me Twitter for 4.
Article X, of course.
What is the caption of the tweet that features a photo of Tommy standing and looking at the draft board? I was gonna upload the photo, but I had to pay to do that, so I wasn't doing it.
Your uncle at a barbecue or something?
No.
I'm stealing this.
Okay.
What is Adrian Peterson still available?
Close enough. I'll give you it. Is Adrian Peterson still an RB1? John, to you.
Constitution 200. Don't want to go lose too many points here and blow the lead.
Who becomes the interim regulator of the commissioner voting in the event of John's death?
Who is Zachary Brian Larson?
That's correct.
Dude, I gotta read up on the tuition, man.
Enzo?
Give me tuition for 3. We're gonna take a shot here.
What article prevents trade collusion?
10% shot.
There's more than 10 articles.
I have 3.
I'm
John?
letting it go.
Article 4.
Oh, I was gonna say
I was gonna say 4.
I was
too.
gonna
getting like this because it just felt right.
that was good. Oh, should have second
Constitution
guessed.
for 400, please.
In Article 15, the Twitter and YouTube account are granted full freedom to say whatever they want about the league, as well as this location.
I don't even know.
The Twitter and YouTube account are granted full freedom to say whatever they want about the league, as well as this location.
We're looking for the location.
Huh. What is Will Dudis' house? I have
Incorrect.
no idea.
Enzo, would you like to
Why not? Can't get any worse. What is Palestine?
steal? No. The answer was Dayton, Ohio.
Such a gimme.
Enzo, RSFFL Twitter for you for 500.
Give it to me.
What were the names of the 2 Twitter bots that would predict player scores? They were made, I think, in 2019 by me. I made 2 bots.
Are they actual names?
I mean, like, no. They're like what the bots did /
It's
just
like trade bot. What is trade bot?
No.
Fuck.
John?
Well, I'm not stealing this, but it was a score predictor, and it was like something else. I forget. But
It was RSFFL bot and boom bust bot. One predicted scores, one predicted if people were going to boom or bust.
Wow.
All right. Well, I didn't come up with a final Jeopardy, so hold on. Let me come up with one on the fly, and we're just gonna both you just go all in. Enzo has negative money, so whoever gets it gets it. Let me go to the league and come up with something.
Okay. Final Jeopardy.
Final Jeopardy.
Do you have to-
Final Jeopardy.
Do you have to pay Jeopardy?
Yeah, Enzo owes Jeopardy $3,000 right now.
I'm betting the house and I'm not losing on this question. Can I win if I answer right?
Yeah.
No.
Guys, what's something I can make this about? Hold on.
We have to keep the viewers
Hold on. I'm working on it.
Oh, that's.
in on this.
Oh, we don't have the.
We don't have our stimulating yet.
Okay, who was the first? What was the first waiver wire pickup of this season?
Huh. Is that after the week 1 or?
No, before the season started.
Okay. Huh. You go first, Enzo.
Well, I know Frank dropped Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That was the first drop.
That was the first drop.
That ain't the question.
But that's
I
not
know
the
it's not the
question.
first question. I'm trying to get
First
there.
pickup.
The first pickup. It's not Puka. John, back to you.
Sure. Evan Hull.
Okay, Enzo,
That's a good guess.
what's your guess?
I can't even think of a player.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Robert Woods.
The answer was the Jaguars defense by John.
Aw, dang it.
And then the Vikings defense. But the first player was Evan Hull.
Dang it.
And then Zach Moss.
We both lost.
I wouldn't.
Thank you for tuning into the RSFFL Jeopardy.
Just an absolute hell of a fucking Jeopardy. I hope everyone had a fun time playing along at home.
We
And
did not.
Let's go back into just the normal podcast. So, boys, what happened last week in fantasy football and in the league?
A lot of good.
A lot of good,
and
a lot of bad. And so, what were the scores like?
They were pretty horrendous
Well,
for me,
for you.
if I'm going to be completely honest.
And for me.
Yeah, I'm still going through a depressive episode. I took a half a Xanax before this.
Respect.
Let's
What happened in your? Let's talk about it.
all right, campers.
Concentration campers. 132 to your 89.
They busted me out of the seams, and they just kept putting up points, just nonstop.
Yeah.
And it was just brutal on every end. I don't want to talk about it.
They finally look like a real team.
Who?
Campers.
I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah, but
Travis Kelce comes back and they look like a team.
Yeah, why? But why me?
Gotta be. Well, I don't know.
Couldn't have been anybody else. Anyways, yeah, I got stomped by the campers, boys. Gotta give it to you on that one. Marauders versus Mud Rats.
Marauders took it pretty dominantly, but both teams played well. It was 159, almost 160 to 136, basically. You guys took the Marauders last week, so good job on that. I believe in my boys, the Mudrats, and I think in most other situations, they would have taken the dub here. I think, what are they, like third most?
Look, we said it was going to be
a nice shootout.
It was going to be a close game.
Yeah.
The Rats have a lot of heart, but the Pirates just kept coming and coming and coming.
They just kept coming.
Finished all over them.
And they
that was the way for a lot of teams. Except
they experienced a little loss too, though, with Saquon Barkley. So we'll see how he can pull it together for the rest of the season.
I mean, he did give him 27.
That's true.
Yeah, that was the way for a lot of teams. Of course, except fucking mine. Busters, Dingleberries, Mr. Common.
Big win. There
You know
it
what I
is.
said last week? I said we're going out to dinner. We're going to take the week easy. And we're going to come back
You did say that.
harder and faster, and that's exactly what we did.
Puts up 142.
Yeah. Deshaun Watson sucks.
I
I could have got like 160.
Yeah. I mean, you had a hell
He
of a
does
week.
suck, yeah.
I mean,
Keenan
Allen
Allen with
31.
31.
Allen's my boy.
Yeah. So.
And you questioned it in the beginning of the season. You were like, Keenan Allen's so early. My name's John.
Eckler has to be dead for him to get that many points.
Am I correct that DK got hurt? And did Lockett get immediate improvement from that, or did Lockett just have a good game?
Yeah, he had immediate improvement.
Fair,
DK went out with a rib injury in the middle of the game.
Okay.
Who also happens to be on my team.
Yeah, we know about that. You know who didn't get improvement? JSN.
Ooh. And that's something I'd be scared about. Will I drop him?
I mean, he came off of surgery.
got
Like,
JSN?
Will.
Well, yeah, I'd drop him, Will.
He came off of surgery and played immediately. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why people are whatever. Brother Teresa and the C boys. I mean,
Yeah, listen, this one's on me. I'm not even blaming my team. We left a lot of points on the bench. 28 just by Brian Robinson. I think he put up 28.9, and Brees Hall got 0.9. My defense play, you think you could trust in a team playing against the Cardinals, but I was wrong. Pickens had a good game. I don't think anyone else was too egregious, but my whole bench looked fantastic.
You had a lot of points on your bench.
Yeah, I mean, we lost on Monday night because Olave's foot was this far out of bounds.
So bad. That was so bad.
And that one hurt a lot, but I deserved it. I was a poor GM this week. I could have made some better plays. 6-point difference, we're not too worried about right now. And I mean, I'm excited for this week. I think my boys have a good chance of winning this week.
Your team put up 2 points more than your bench.
Yeah, I saw that. I chose not to speak on that. Tank Dell, hell of a waiver pickup by Dan.
It is.
This guy knows the waivers. Anyway, University versus Bottom Fingers. Feeders, not
Bottom
fingers.
fingers.
The old fingers.
That might be a better name, honestly. I mean, that one was just fucking sad, bro. Does Tommy deserve this fucking win? I don't think he does.
Does he deserve any win?
I don't think he deserves that after Nick Chubb fucking lost a leg, bro.
Mr. Perpendicular.
Yeah, I mean, that was horrible. And then who else was in that? Was that Najee, who just couldn't put up more than 7 points?
He's
Man,
just
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's just awful, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, so it's just fucking sad. I mean, bottom feeders were poised to win that game, and
Nick Chubb leg snapped in half.
Yeah, and we will be looking into the voodoo that Tommy placed on Nick Chubb. If you guys have any information about that, please send it our way. We are conducting a full investigation.
Absolutely.
Anyway, last was the Crib Moorhead versus the Agency, which we
game
saw.
of the week.
Yeah, game of the week, and it rightfully so. It ended with a last 50 seconds in the game with the Broncos trying to come back and Courtland Sutton just needing one catch to take the lead, and he did it, and Salmon had a second catch. So that hurts if you're Will. I mean, you think you've got it locked up, and the Broncos go for a comeback.
Will lost a lot more than just a fantasy game that day.
Yeah, he lost his wife.
Yep. Yeah, Frank elected to have them split.
So we will be holding a divorce press conference.
Yeah. Yep.
Next week.
Absolutely. Anyway, into this week's matchups, we've got Mississippi Mudrats versus the Wizzies. Listen, the Wizzies are facing some injuries, and so are the Mudrats. It's a bunch of questionables on the board.
What happened?
A bunch of scary things.
Everyone's getting hurt.
Saquon's out, I'm pretty sure.
Saquon's out.
Yeah. Who do you got out?
DK's hurt.
Banged up.
Ayuk's out.
Oh, yeah, Ayuk's out. That's why fucking Debo's
Who's your
projected
starting
so much.
receivers?
My starting receivers are Calvin Ridley and DK Metcalf.
You're
but,
fine.
But
Like,
Metcalf's is questionable. My team put
Metcalf's
up
fine.
dog shit last
That's
week.
like 6'8".
Still, projections have Enzo on top with 119 to 117 Mudrats, and I'm going to agree with the projections. I've got the Wizzies. I've seen these boys have a lot of booms, and I think this week it's going to be another boom.
It could be either way. You know, I hate to say it, but the Mudrats have been given a lot of heart these past few weeks. And the Wizzies really need to bounce back. They need a lot from Calvin Ridley, which I think they will get. I think it's going to be a close game.
I need a lot from Trevor Lawrence, man.
Yeah.
He's putting up what? Chicken shit?
Chicken shit. I'll take the Wizzies. Why not?
I'm going to go with myself.
Yeah, you have to, unless
Respect.
it's voodoo and you have to be arrested.
Yeah.
You're right. I used to try to voodoo during it. I think that was like in 2020. I was trying to do the voodoo pick every week, and I was picking against myself, and it never worked. So I think voodoo doesn't work on the podcast.
If you try reverse voodoo, the voodoo reverses on you.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
Don't get into that stuff.
You either get it or you don't.
Anyway, we've got the Dingleberries versus the Marauders here. Both teams are looking pretty solid. Marauders have impressed me a little bit more than I thought they would.
So have I, especially with Daniel Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Daniel Jones had a good week last week. He was the QB1 of last week. So,
for what reason?
Who saw that coming?
For what reason?
He had 2 points in the first half last week.
For what reason?
He came back and did 28 more points at the end.
Yeah.
But he is starting Brock Purdy this week.
Okay.
And I hope he doesn't go over 20 points. And I don't think he will go over 20 points.
We'll find out tonight.
He will.
Who are you starting? Dak or
Watson? I'm gonna start the massage therapist.
Okay.
Really?
And he's got a good matchup against Tennessee. And I'm also starting his buddy Elijah Moore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're going back to it again.
Cowboys are playing Arizona.
I know, but that's why I don't want to start him because look what happened with the Giants week 1. You know.
True.
He had 5 points. Dak Prescott ended with that.
True.
That's true.
Playing a bad team.
Yeah.
That's fair. No, that's a good point.
But Trayvon Diggs is out.
Trayvon Diggs
That's a big turnover machine, which is going to keep Dak on the field a little bit more.
Like, my week just keeps getting worse.
Yeah.
Forget about the Cowboys, man. It's the Wizzies or nothing. I want you to leave them behind.
Yeah.
I know.
I've already left the Jets behind this year after 3 plays. So, you got to just distance yourself.
Look, I'm going to go with the Dingleberries.
We're going with the Dingleberries. It's never been a question, ever.
Dingleberries.
Yeah, we've never had a reason not to go with them.
I'll be shitting bricks when Devonta Smith takes field Monday night, though.
Then we got the boys versus the campers, Zero Boys. I am projected a whopping 138.2.
Why?
That's
To
so
the
crazy.
campers,
Why?
122.9.
The Puka effect.
If we've learned anything from ESPN projections, it's that as soon as they project me over 130, I have the worst week of my year.
Not this week.
And I'm really hoping this isn't it. But Dio got an immediate boost from Ayuk being out. Puka is just simply him. But we do have a couple questionables on the board. Puka actually is questionable, and so is Pacheco. I don't know if Pacheco is going to play. I have some faith that Puka will. But that being said, I am going to take myself in a narrow victory. I'm predicting a score of 131 to the campers 123.
Someone write that down so we can play it up
Okay.
in the future.
Yep.
I think it's going to be routing. Campers had a lucky week last week, right?
I think so, too.
They left DeAndre Swift on the bench.
They're starting him this week.
They're starting him?
Yeah.
That means he's going to be bad.
You're right.
Yeah,
And
see, it's
well,
all about the coaching decisions.
Yeah.
And,
Now he's let
they
down.
got lucky, but
Yeah.
sometimes the coaching decisions really matter. And so I'm going to go with the Cereal Boys. I don't care how high they're projected. I think it's a good team. Debo is going to go off, rightly so.
Puka's a free 20-plus points every week. It's ridiculous, but that's the world we live in right now.
What is happening? What is happening?
Matt Stafford loves giving him rimming.
That's right. That's right.
We've been talking about voodoo way too much, and I think it's starting to fuck with the balance.
We have voodoo the entire league, bro.
And everything's just being all thrown off. So I think we gotta chill with the
everyone calm
voodoo
down.
shit. Okay? Alright. Bottom feeders busters. In the voting for game of the week, but didn't quite make it, but still a good game.
I mean,
is a
it's a rivalry,
Friendly
but it's also a friendship,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what really matters.
Both of them really want the win, but they also really want the loss. because
Both
they
of
want their
them
friend to win.
both of them really need the win.
Are they both 0-2?
They're
They're
both
both
0-2.
0-2.
Wow, this is a must-win
Yeah.
game, I feel like.
From both teams. So
I mean, bottom feeders have an uphill battle losing Chubb, and if we know anything about the Busters, it's that they're really bad in the first half of the season, and that they somehow they know how to turn it up, even though we only have one season to prove that. But that being said, I am going to take the bottom feeders. I am going to go with projections again. I just think these guys have enough depth to bring it together, where the Busters have some guys that could easily bust, hence his name. We've got Gibbs and Cook, who are could
Justin Fields
could go either way, and Justin Fields too. I mean, they're good. I know they're talented guys, but fantasy purposes, we don't know what the outcome's going to be for those guys.
Bigger Busters.
Exactly.
I know the Busters have another team in another league, the Muhammad Football League, and he's great over there.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. He went 5-1 the first 6 weeks last week, and last year. Sorry, and I don't feel like it's time to pick the big Busters yet during the podcast because they're a mid-season, late-season team.
Yeah.
I love the big Busters. I love what Ryan Dom's doing over there for that organization, but I think the bottom feeders win. Later on down the season, I think you'll see me picking the Busters every week.
Nice.
Okay, I'll go with the bottom feeders as well. Kirk Cousins is the top scoring. He's going off.
Yeah.
He's him.
Yeah. It's about time. I mean, 2 weeks of the sleeping giant. He's going to wake up this week, you think?
What do you mean?
He's a sleeping giant, bro.
He's been big already.
He's been big?
Yes.
He's 0-2.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
he's
but
putting
for
up
fantasy
monster
purposes, we don't
points.
care about records. We care about fantasy
He's putting
scores.
up monster points in fantasy.
Anyway,
you're right.
Next up, we've got Craven Moorhead, who's the 2-0 team right now, missing their star player, Cooper Kupp, versus brother Teresa, who's a 1-1 team, taking the dub last week on me, but he's projected big points as well, just like me. He's projected 132.9 to the Moorheads 114.
Crazy.
Are we missing something in Frank's lineup? Did somebody get benched or projected 0 now that we're not seeing?
David Montgomery's hurt.
Okay.
Beckham's hurt. He's starting Jacoby Myers. Amon-Ra is hurt, but he's questionable.
Okay.
Jacoby Myers questionable.
All right, so it's a dangerous week for
everybody's hurt.
Yeah.
That's the moral of the story is everybody's hurt except for some teams. It happens to be Matt.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Fucking dick, bro. I hate this guy, man.
Yep. He is a fucking dick. Actually, I think Waddle has a concussion, right? And he has Waddle? Oh, no, he doesn't have Waddle.
No,
Tyreek Hill hurt himself today, didn't he? According to Nick, he hurt his
torn Achilles. Tyreek Hill out for the season.
No, he was full practice. Nick was full of shit. Anyway.
Why? What is?
I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go against everything I stand for and pick Matt to. Psych! I'm picking Frank. I don't care that he's projected 20 more points. I am taking Frank all the way.
Is this a 2-0 for both teams?
No, it's 2-0 versus 1-1.
2-1. Yeah.
Okay, Matt's 1-1.
Yeah.
All right. I think Matt's gonna win, man. I'm not going into it.
I think so too, but I'm gonna pick Frank.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because we hate Matt?
Yeah.
Well, the clause said Dayton, Ohio. We could shit on it.
Yeah,
as
we're
much
allowed
as
to
we
shit
want.
on Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
It's in the
clause.
Constitution.
So basically, we can pick him to lose every week, and it'll be legal because of the clause.
Yeah.
So it's Craven Moorhead.
Nice.
Last matchup. Game of the week.
Game of the week. The agency versus the university. Brothers, friends, lovers.
Absolutely, that last thing.
We're not really,
but also enemies this week.
But we're also not sure of any.
Yeah. But they are 100% enemies this week. University has shown to be a 2-0 team, a top team, a projected number 1 team by every app you look at right now.
Yep.
Dangerous team, projected 130.5 versus the agencies. I'm going to go out and say he complains a lot. He's been lucky. I mean, he has gotten a bunch of guys to bounce back. He's had the waiver wire priority to fix his team. He's got the fucking Jerome Ford on the bench. I don't know what he's so worried about. He has repaired his team better than I've ever seen somebody repair their team in the first 3 weeks of football.
He's a big numbers guy.
Yeah.
So whatever he can do to make that
number
go up,
yeah,
he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
He might even buy subscriptions to things.
Yeah. Already has.
Yeah. So it's not as bad as Will's making it out to be, even though he's an 0-2 team
complainer.
and he's in the shit zone. But that being said,
complaining is his voodoo.
That is his voodoo, yeah. And I will be taking Tommy to win this week. I'm just gonna ride the hot hand.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna ride the hot hand.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, how could you not? Every analyst and strategist in fantasy before the season was just like, oh, it's a wide receiver heavy. Everybody draft wide receivers.
Yeah. And this guy does the opposite.
And we clown him for it.
We did.
And we're eating our words.
Listen, the reason it worked is because all the 11 of us that aren't Tommy have read every strategist in the league, and we're all listened to them. And we were dumb enough to take all the wide receivers and leave the valuable running backs there for Tommy to take.
Zay Jones and Michael Thomas can't go on forever.
And Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers.
Wait, what did I say?
Zay Jones.
I'm retarded.
It's all right.
Zay Flowers.
I was talking about it earlier that Tommy is the only one who's kind of like hit wide receivers in those rounds, but a couple of these younger guys are starting to pop off, like my George Pickens. Now that Deontay Johnson's out, I'm sorry. But it worked out for me. So he is for sale if anyone wants George Pickens. Anyway,
really?
This ain't the 1800s, bro.
Anyway, shit zone this week because we were talking about the shit zone with the agency. Of course, we have agency in last place with 198.26, followed by the Busters with 205.28, followed by the Bottom Feeders with 209.36.
Within 11 points, you all.
Yeah, very close. I'm not gonna lie, I'm also down there. I think I'm like at 5th. So hopefully, I need a bounce back week this week.
In the standings.
Within the shit zone, I'm like 5th in the shit zone. Yeah. I'm at like 215.
24-hour Twitch live stream.
Yep. Anyway, we had a trade this week, the first trade of the league, which
Big trade.
Lots to talk about. Let's analyze it in great detail. We had Nicholas Chubbikins, Chubbs, for JK, stands for Joshua Kelly Dobbins. Yeah. J.K. Dobbins.
Joshua.
J.K. Dobbins for Nick Chubb. What do you guys think about that? Who wins?
I think Chubb wins easily. You know, he's gonna come back from that injury in like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be going on the field getting 20 points again.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see him in 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, he is on the waivers right now.
Oh, I'm picking him up.
Who got Dobbins?
Christian got Dobbins.
He's also.
So I think that's a better
value.
Better value because Dobbins dabbles in some voodoo.
Oh, you're right. The Dobbins voodoo.
And,
I forget.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I've been hearing little whispers that he's going to be back by week 8.
Oh, no.
Interesting. I'm heavily doubting that. I'm also doubting that Chubb ever steps on a football field again after that injury. That is the same knee he blew out in college and tore every ligament in.
Think the same thing.
I think he might just call it quits. So that is a shame to see, and it's a shame that both you guys have lost some key players.
I should have said that in Jeopardy. I should have said Nick Chubb.
For what?
For that question. Who was drafted in the first 2 rounds and is now out of the league.
That would be fucked up. Anyway, really early championship predictions. John, who do you think is going to the championship after we've seen a little bit of this play out?
Now, I want to challenge you guys. Let's not pick our own teams.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
That's fair.
So,
2 teams.
Yeah, I really like Craven Moorhead this year, especially with Cup on IR and they're still 2-0.
Fair.
I feel like they'll be able to make the playoffs
Great
fairly
assessment.
easily. And for my second pick, I mean, fuck this guy, but like the university has a plethora of running backs. And he's not getting hurt. He's just lucky right now, and he'll probably get lucky for the rest of the season because he's from Ireland.
So I'm not allowed to pick the Cereal Boys, but can I pick one of your guys' teams?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
I guess that works, yeah.
All right, so
dang it, I want to switch.
it's okay. It's okay. Listen, Moorhead does look poised to make it, but I have been hearing rumors that we might not see Cup come back in week 5, and it could be a while till we see him in full form. Then again, you know, as long as he makes it to playoff run, I could see him going off. University, I love that team, but I don't think he's got the playoff run in him.
Really?
I mean, like
the depth of wide receivers is just not there.
Yeah,
it's abysmal.
I mean, luckily, it is the 1 week playoffs. I think in a 2 week playoffs, we could see some disaster strike for the university. But 1 week, he does stand a chance with those wide receivers. That being said, I'm taking the Dingleberries in the championship. I think he's running. He's gonna be the first two-time champ. I know he does have 2 championships. Say what you want.
1.1. I'll take it.
There's an asterisk there, according to Tommy.
1.1.
But he will earn his rights as full 2-time champ. And I'm taking Craven Moorhead, even though I should talk to him. I think he does have poised to make a playoff run. All he's got to do at this point is make the playoffs, and his guys should be back in time. Hopefully, if everything goes right, to carry him to the championship.
Fair.
Enzo, to you.
I gotta go with my guy, University name.
Yeah, we all picked University. Oh.
I just wanted to be different.
Yeah.
Because he's the obvious choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, fortunately, I had him performing well weeks ago, so I got to stick with my.
No, I respect that. You were the only one to believe in him.
And then let's switch it up and go, brother Teresa.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Repeat of 2000 Mickey Mouse.
Does he win the championship? Not even a close chance.
Imagine sending a trophy to Ohio.
You have to pay for shipping, dude.
Dude, the cardboard box that it would come in would be like disintegrated by the time. It's just the radiation.
It wouldn't make it. It would get lost in Cleveland.
Oh man.
So I'll take brother Teresa because it's a rebrand. It's his bounce back year, whatever. But you're getting stomped in the championship by University.
Wow, a repeat. Same script from 2019, I believe.
Is that what happened?
2020. I don't know.
You know,
that was the championship.
We're in an interesting place here where we can start. We have a good chance of seeing a repeat champ, and I know Tommy wants that really, really bad. Like that's all he wants. He wants to rub it in everyone's face that he's the repeat champ. He's been saying that.
He knows that the first one was Mickey Mouse.
Yes, and he is discounting the 6-man league.
That was supposed to be a Mickey Mouse laugh.
I know.
A lot better.
And I just want to tell Tommy, I'm discounting the 10-man league. So get 2 12-mans, bitch. I'm going to be the first. Anyway, question of the week.
What was it?
We got 2.
Oh, okay, good.
You get to choose which one you want to answer.
Okay.
I'm choosing both.
All right, yeah, answer both. You get 1 player, as always. Pick your player. They're either attacked by a moose and have to fight him off, and they'll have the best chance of that, or they have to swim across the Rio Grande. Who are you taking?
Okay. So I know Hunter Henry is my biggest guy, but he looks like a pussycat. I can't go with him. I think the best player to have a chance against a moose would be Jaguars defense. I think they can pretty much gang up.
That's pretty smart.
That's a great.
That's smart
I
pick.
think maybe 5 guys make it out alive, and we'll have something to write home.
No, that's a great pick.
And then for the Rio Grande, as you might not know, a 3-year-old drowned in the Rio Grande.
Yeah, that was news this week.
And so we're going to figure out who can actually swim it on our team. And I think I can't really pick anyone but this guy.
Yep,
He's
Christian McCaffrey.
the only person who knows how to swim on my team. It's Christian McCaffrey. What do you guys think?
That's a really good take. I mean, that's a big man with big legs, and I think he's just an athletic guy, and there's nothing else going into your decision making besides him being a real big athletic guy.
Yeah, of course, I love him.
Yeah.
It's Jaguars defense.
All right, let's see. Who am I
such a good
picking to fight a moose? I didn't prepare, and I'm looking at all the guys on my team, and none of them are actually that big guys. So who do I care about the least right now? It's Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz could probably take a moose kick to the neck and take it with that fat neck of his. And also, I'm okay losing him. Rio Grande, I'm going to take Dalton Schultz because I'm okay losing him.
He's also not making it.
Yeah. That's it, yeah.
Fuck, all my answers are basic. To fight the moose, I mean, who I think on my team can realistically like trip up a moose, probably Derrick Henry.
That's a good take, actually.
Because
yeah,
he's a dense guy.
Yeah,
he's pure
muscle.
Yeah.
What's that? What's the densest metal? Gallium. No. Fuck, it doesn't matter.
You're asking the wrong people.
He's a dense metal.
Yeah.
And then to swim across the Rio Grande, probably Calvin Ridley.
You think he's a good swimmer?
No, but
why not?
he's fast.
Yeah.
And he's lanky, and most swimmers are lanky, so
it's true. He does have a swimmer body.
He's got a very swimmer body.
Yeah.
So I think.
You looking at body?
No, bro.
Oh.
He's just built like Michael Phelps. Like if you put Michael Phelps on the football field, you'd be like, oh, that's Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, they look alike. Yeah.
I wonder if he has webbed feet.
Yeah, it's a good question.
I'm sure he does.
Do we have any sponsors today, Enzo?
We do have a sponsor. The sponsor of this video is Raycon earbuds. I actually have a pair at home, and I love them.
Yeah.
I usually use them when I'm at the gym or at home playing Minecraft, and the sound quality is amazing.
I love watching LIVVY DUNNE gymnastics videos
with your Raycon earbuds.
Yeah. LIVVY DUNNE.
Look,
we can put her in the title now that she's been mentioned.
Look, Raycon earbuds are good because the guy who made the company was the first guy to get his, ween sucked out.
I didn't know that.
By Kim Kardashian. It's Ray J.
Oh.
Ray J, yeah.
Raycon.
Raycon.
It's conning us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It's spot on. So, yeah, Raycon earbuds. Thanks, Ray J, for the cheap earbuds and Kim Kardashian.
Can we pull up the Kim Kardashian Ray J?
Yeah, hold on.
Bro, that video is iconic, man.
Ray J Kim K review.
Let's see what comes up. Oh, there it is. No, that wasn't.
You just need like the thumbnail.
Just get the back shot.
Just get the thumbnail, or they probably don't have it on YouTube.
All right, there's like a thumbnail-ish type thing right there. You guys could look at while we sign out. Anyway, friends, fans, fellow fantasy footballers, I hope we are all enjoying Thursday Night Football, which will be when this is coming out, because it takes that long to upload. And I'm glad you guys joined us today. I hope you had fun with Jeopardy, and I hope you guys have fun when you Google Kim K later, because you're thinking about it now. I'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
See you later.